What'd you do? Oh, hell no. Hold up.
All right, fight fair, I say.
Yeah. Remember that. It's my...
Sir, stop.
This is my prison. Remember that.
Z, you need to go.
Yeah,
Let's
you
go.
wish, Holmes.
Z,
I'll be
come on.
back. Hold up. Fucker.
You stop fighting. Get it. Go.
Going. I'm going. I'm going. Hold me back. Hold me back. Hold me back.
Hey,
Hold up. Fucker. This is my prison.
just calm
Yeah, you fucking wish,
down.
Esse.
Just calm down.
I'll be back for you. Sorry,
Z,
officer.
man. Don't catch
Name's
an
Z,
assault
huh?
charge, man.
It's
Come
not
on.
me. It's
You're gonna go in for more.
Bink, Bink. Oh. Yeah,
Yes.
now we can fight. You want to fight? We can fight. Oh. God damn. Who the fuck am I, El Chapo? Holy shit.
This one. Spots right back here.
I ain't even do nothing.
What's up, Z?
Queefus. I ain't even do nothing, Queefus.
That's it.
I didn't get it.
All right.
Mr. Carbone, you
Thank
alright?
you. No, officer, please leave. You can
154.
take the bat for now.
Okay, I'm good.
155.
Yeah, I have my emotional support nights.
156.
No worries.
Yeah, that's right.
157.
I don't think you know how to count. You're
All right,
doing
officer,
three
can
of
you give
them.
us some space, please?
159.
Thank you. All right, Z, how we feeling, Z?
You guys are shouting, by the way.
Yep, no worries.
I'm
Z,
I'm
you
confident. I trust you. I trust you, Tony. I
Z,
trust you.
Z, we're gonna run through a few pointers real quick, okay? We
Okay.
have it all figured out.
Who's
So
this guy?
Follow our lead. This is second chair, Ty Lawrence, aka
Relax,
Abel
Mr.
the
Carbone.
Weekend Tessife. Abel
First
the
of all,
Weekend Tessife. Second
you-
chair, also known as
We
Ty
got it under
Lawrence.
control.
Can you pass me a cigarette on through the bars?
Absolutely.
Now, Z, hear me out. Remember the story
Oh,
from
Alan.
yesterday? You were kidnapped. Remember that?
Yeah.
You were kidnapped and jumped, all right? We're going to call Tomasio to the stand. He's going to testify that his car could have been stolen earlier in the day,
Check that
earlier
out,
than he
Jay.
first reported it missing. Z, you following along?
I'm following.
We're claiming police negligence. There were multiple suspects that were brought in. They escaped. Z, I need you to follow my step of the way, my lead every step of the way. You're an honorable citizen. You give food to the homeless. The only thing you like to do is be a family man, be a good friend, and serve this county. Isn't that right, Z?
That's right.
All right, Z. We're
Now,
getting you out of here,
am
all
I
right?
gonna have to talk?
You might, Z, you might get called to the stand to give your.
Oh,
your,
no, that's not gonna
your
be good.
events. Z, but
I'm not
it's
good.
very simple. Z, listen to me. You were kidnapped. You were jumped.
I
You
was
obviously
kidnapped.
have
I was
multiple
jumped.
weapons.
I have
You
multiple
have
weapons.
multiple weapons
I have
that
multiple
are,
weapons.
of course, licensed to you officially. They, of course, had access to those weapons because they were on you because they are your weapons. But you were kidnapped and jumped. You were held against your will,
Okay.
and there was nothing you could have done. It's one big setup, whether intentional or unintentional.
Okay. It was one big setup.
Perhaps we'll
As
see.
far as I'm concerned, I know absolutely nothing, Mr. Carbone. Okay, I reported my car stolen early in the day.
I was
very early.
kidnapped and I was jumped and I had two weapons. I had my weapons on me that were licensed to me, and then they had access. How did they have access to my weapons?
Z, here's the story. Tomas's car was parked at Paparato's. You went outside for a smoke break. You caught them stealing his car. You tried to apprehend them. They kidnapped and jumped you in his car. Understood?
Understood.
Makes sense,
Okay,
right?
So we
That's
were
a good
having
story.
meeting upstairs. It was just me, Tony, and you.
Okay, but now
You
listen.
came down.
I wasn't
What if-
there. I was not there.
What if they bring up the
Attorney Tony was
freeway
not there.
incident,
Z, they don't have you on body cam.
but my blood was on the scene?
Yeah, because they beat you up and jumped you.
Okay.
Of course your blood was on the scene, and of course the GSR was on your person because they were firing your weapons right next to you.
Okay. Also, I need you guys to just
Wait, so how did
bullshit
they
and
get-
use
how did they get
use
guns?
big
How did they
words,
get our
okay?
guns?
What do you mean? They took Z's guns off him.
How?
I'm confused. What do you mean?
What? That's
What are
how
you
we gotta get on
asking?
the same page.
Yeah, but what do you mean? He was kidnapped and jumped, and he had his guns on him because they're licensed to him. So they just took them from him and used
Right.
them
Where was he kidnapped and jumped? Where?
at Paparato's.
Okay. And they took the car.
They took the car. Oh, hello, hello, Judge. That's okay, Judge.
All right, Mr. Z, what I want you to do is as soon as you walk in, I want you to walk in, go directly to your right, and go and sit down by your counselors, okay?
Okay, walk in.
All right, let's go. Take a right, and you see your people.
Freezy! 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 Freezy!
How you walk off, Capo? What you guys do to him?
Am I good to uncuff him so he can sit down?
I'm innocent. I will be coming home.
Z, please keep quiet, Z.
Sorry.
No problem, Z.
Officer with the mohawk, you go open up that door for me?
All right, pal, I'm gonna do one final search of
I
you.
don't have
Give me
to
one
that,
second.
Judge.
Excuse me, lawyer. Just back up 1 second.
Both
Thank
of
you.
you would like to give your opening statements.
I'd like to throw it over to the prosecution, Your Honor, in which I will rebuttal.
Oh, I'm so fucked.
Mr. Avery.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you all for gathering here today, Your Honor.
Sorry, please, sir. Please speak a little more
Can you hear
fluidly,
me?
sir. We can hear you now, sir.
This cat drunk on the job?
Sounded like you had a case of cock in your mouth, sir.
Quiet down.
To go and down.
Yo.
Thank you, Your Honor, for hearing us today. I would like to present this evidence before the court today to definitively prove the defendant, Mr. Cabron, is guilty of these crimes. And I would also like to request for more time and for more fines to be added
What?
because of these heinous acts against the SASP, BCSO, and other departments.
Objection, hearsay until further is
This is
proven.
opening statements.
Sorry, Your Honor.
Oh, I'm fucked.
I can
I'm
guarantee
so
you that
fucked.
we will be able to prove within a shadow of a doubt that he is guilty of these crimes and that he deserves what is coming. That is all, Your Honor.
My turn, Your Honor.
Yes.
I want to thank the prosecution for their opening statement, albeit it was false, and I think that's the most important thing we develop here today. Everything that the prosecution will
didn't even
present
do
today
anything,
is simply
Soap.
circumstantial, and as you know, the way court operates is that they need to. Their goal is to prove beyond reasonable doubt that my client, Mr. Z. Carbone, committed crimes in which put their agency in danger. My goal today is to make sure you think the opposite, because my friend, sorry, client, not friend, didn't know him before today. My client, Z. Carbone, is an upstanding member and citizen of this community. He works at the most esteemed restaurant growing by the day. I'm sorry, did I speak during your opening statement, sir?
Yes, you did, sir.
Yes, you
Did Officer Queefish just pipe up?
Hey, nobody fucking spoke during his statement, sir. Thank you. Continue,
Thank
Tony.
you. Thank
Nobody
you.
spoke.
Judge, all I ask for today is a very fair trial, and we'll make this one speedy. Thank you, Judge Dark.
Absolutely. Hey, it's going, Alonzo.
Officer
Take the
Trojan.
do-rag off your head.
Yep, Officer Trojan, condom, please pipe down over there. You're not involved currently. Thank you. Before I question my witness, I want it to be known not only to you, Your Honor, but the court as well. Mr. Tomasi Paparado's vehicle is currently in question, correct? They said that this was a getaway vehicle. They found fragments of this car at one location, maybe even multiple locations. And that's why I want to mention what the prosecution forgot to mention was that Tomasi reported the car as stolen yesterday. I'm not sure why they would come up here and not share with the community that car was reported stolen. I believe it's imperative information to share in such a case. That car was stolen. Anyways,
Absolutely.
Mr. Paparado,
How are you?
Real quick.
that the car, what is this commotion outside these doors?
I don't know the guy.
You're fucking goons.
I'm not sure who you're referring to. I don't have goons. I'm simply here
Everybody,
defending
what
the
is it?
client.
Hey, Judge, could I say something? What is it with all these side comments from everybody in this courtroom? You got people over there in the stand saying, oh, this and that, blah, 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 blah. They got the officers saying some words here.
Unfortunately,
Okay.
all the way up here, I can't hear them.
Yeah, well, they going nuts. I'm sitting all the way up here, and I hear them talking
Look
up
at these
here. I hear them
fucking idiots.
talking.
Yeah, go
Fucking
get in there, G. So fucking big, you can't fit through the door, man.
Keep it down, dude.
Yeah, G, you can't fit.
Citizens, please, can we keep quiet? We're presenting a case.
Who the fuck is that ball guy, man?
Attorney Tony, esteemed Attorney Tony, undefeated in the court of law.
man? Go do what you gotta do, man.
He's gonna sit on his lap, isn't he?
Officer, I'm being heckled by this member of the community, and I don't remember him being in here earlier, officer. Can you make sure this guy's reprimanded, please?
Should be checked by the people outside, but you should be good.
Thank you, Officer Quakers, thank you. Anyways, everybody, I will now question my witness, Tomasi Paparato. Mr. Paparato, you are the owner of Paparato's, in which you are a co-partner. You're a co-worker with Mr. Z Carbone, correct?
Absolutely.
Now, real quick before we get into it, if you could just describe Mr. Z Carbone as a person, what does he stand for, please?
Of course. Mr. Z Carbone is one of the best people in this community. Not only does he do fantastic work
Oh,
for
I'm
the
so
Paparato's
fucked.
restaurant, but he's also a good man when it comes to the schools, the kids, the homeless, and the environment. Okay, he's done a lot of things for this community. He has given back a lot to his community. He's a stand-up guy, and I've known a guy for a very, very long time. And Mr. Carbone has never committed a crime in this city. Exactly, it's actually the exact opposite. He has been an absolute phenomenal person.
Oh,
And it's been
man.
an honor to be his friend and companion and business partner.
Thank you, Tomasi. Also,
He's presenting his last piece of evidence to the court.
all right, very important. Everyone, please listen.
As the final piece of evidence in this courtroom to 100% without a reasonable doubt prove that Mr. Carbone, in correlation with his lawyer, are guilty of the following crimes, I'm going to be airdropping everyone in this courtroom a link to an audio recording of Mr. Carbone admitting guilt to the following crimes. What you'll
I
have
want
to
to
do...
publicly object
It was
because I
AI.
fear it's public. I
was
will
AI.
publicly object again because I objected in private. To bring about such evidence this late in the case is very,
Oh,
very, very
shit.
honestly illegal, very unprofessional. One of my objections to be noted by the community.
AI.
Mistrial. Mistrial.
AI.
I moved for a mistrial. The judge did not grant it.
Yeah, I need to
How
hear
do
it.
How do I view this? How do I view this?
It
How do
don't
I
count.
How do I view this?
Mistrial.
How do I view this?
Guilty as
How do I
fuck.
view this?
Mistrial. Guilty as
How do I
fuck.
view this? Can someone share with me? They have
That's why
DNA
they
at
have
the
me,
crime.
Tony.
They
Tony,
have
why do they have
positively
me,
ID'd
Tony?
the car you were in. You shot at 2 officers. You
Oh,
then
no.
caught later
Hey.
shooting at officers, in which that officer just told me
Oh,
5
no.
to 8 officers can vouch
Tony.
that you were shooting weapons at them.
Tony,
You understand?
why do they have me, Tony, huh? Can you jog your memory a bit of why they have me? And why we got in a shootout in the first place?
I mean, the only play, Z.
Maybe I say the DNA that they found, you know, when I was getting robbed by the thugs, they beat me up as well. And like my blood was on scene, you know, something like that. Nah, they can't
They
use
caught
that.
you at the scene.
They can't use that.
Concerned. This is an illegal recording. A
We
private
turned the microphones
conversation-
off.
Yeah,
We
that's
a
gotta be
turned.
private-
that's
a
gotta be
private
attorney-client.
You're not a
conversation
lawyer.
between me and my client. If you're gonna, how are you gonna let me present as a lawyer and then when you're losing, try and use the fact that I don't have my license on?
As of yesterday, in the interrogation room, you were not a legal holder of the bar license until authorized today by the
So-
judge. So all of your recordings and confidentiality within the fines of my interrogation room were invalid.
Judge, are we being serious here? They
shit's
let me in.
crooked.
Hold on.
That's
Hold on.
crooked.
Guys, let me speak real quick. They
That's
let me
insane.
hold on. They let me in that room as his official attorney. When I asked for them to turn the cameras and the recordings off, they were very happy to oblige. So they said
did.
They
After-
treated and acted every single way in that room as if I'm an acting attorney. I'm sitting in this room as an active attorney. Do I have my license on me? No, I don't. But to bring up the fact that I don't have my license on me this late in the trial as the last second grasp to try and win a case you're losing is insane, Your Honor. Please.
And they never came back in the room to turn the camera back on. Or the
They
microphone.
they said that recording was off. This is inadmissible in court, and I ask it be thrown out, Your Honor.
Your Honor,
Objection.
these bandages are great. Hey, look at it. For this is an officer racist.
All right.
What are you doing, sir?
Y'all may be seated.
I mean, everyone else has been
He said be seated.
Assassination attempt.
telling me to sit.
No.
AG, man, stop flexing, man. Sit down. I can't see anything, man. I'm too big, man.
Fuck up.
Please keep it down, third. Please keep it down, third.
Absolutely.
Come
All
on.
right, due to the constant outbursts
Ronnie, you got anything to eat?
from everyone,
got some
every
crazy.
fucking person,
Yeah, can I get one?
including the
Hey,
police.
G-Man. So flexion, man.
I'm about to fucking pass
And
out.
due to the fact that you misled the lawyer into thinking he was a lawyer at the time that he was a lawyer, that he wasn't a lawyer, that fucking confuses me too. That piece of evidence is thrown the fuck out.
Let's go.
Hey, G-Man.
That was some
Absolutely.
bullshit.
Let's go.
Absolutely.
And due to the fact that you
Thank you,
called
Honor.
him a snitch and told the entire city that he snitched on people, you're prejudiced against him and he's to be immediately released.
Give me a hug, Tony.
Let's go, G-Man.
You're free.
Let's go, G-Man.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Give me a hug, Tony.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Your Honor.
Yeah.
Order in the court.
Streets though.
Let's go, Z.
Thank you, Tony.
We need a police escort for my client, please. Things are pretty hot. We need a
Yeah,
police
hey, come in the back, come in the back, come in the back.
Fantastic, Tony.
Come on. Come on.
I mean, wow, Tony. Wow.
See, I'm happy to say justice was served in the case of the county versus Z Carbone.
Tony, this
Z
is my
an-
interview. You had your fucking shine. Can I have my fucking interview now? I
This
can't
is
have
your
my
interview.
fucking interview now.
What the fuck are they interviewing you about?
It's my fucking restaurant. The fuck are you talking about? This is my fucking restaurant.
You know, come on, gentlemen. We know we'll get both of you guys. It's okay.
fuck is
it's
your
okay.
problem?
You know, we start with Tomasi.
Fucking
We start with
asshole.
Tomasi here, and then we'll come right over to you, sir. You did a
So
really
wait
good
your
job
fucking
here.
thing.
Z, you see this guy, Z?
I got your notes.
And you know, we have the star here.
Mr.
Z
Carbone, he
Mr.
crashed
Carbone,
my
you need to
fucking
step-
interview. Did he not crash my interview? He crashed my fucking interview.
There's plenty of camera time for everyone, guys. Come on.
Yeah.
It's
This
okay,
fucking
it's okay,
guy.
it's okay.
This
You know,
fucking
it's
guy.
It's actually perfect. You know, I was gonna ask here. You know what? How do you guys feel about the heinous crimes that they tried to allege on Mr. Z Carbone here? You know, obviously, you know the police had terrible things that they wanted to say about him.
They're assholes.
But
They fucking assholes. They don't know what the fuck they're doing over there at that PD station. And they can go fuck themselves. Go ahead, Tony.
Today, justice was served today. I'm sorry. Once again, today, justice was served in the case of the county versus Z Carbone. I think they tried, you know, the issue with that chief is you can't have an emotional chief like that. You need police that are objective and are trying to stop crime in this city. And what happened was they were trying to scapegoat an upstanding citizen, an upstanding member of this community, a worker at one of the most, if not the most esteemed restaurants in the city because they lost other suspects due to negligence. So just a very, very bad, poor performance from that police department today.
Punch me again, I'm shooting you.
Terrible performance
You
here,
punch me
and we
again, I'm shooting
obviously, you know, they tried their hardest, but we have our man Z Carbone back home. It feels amazing. Glad to have you back, Mr. Carbone.
Thank you. It's good to be back. I mean, wow. I don't want to say I was nervous because I had no doubt that Attorney Tony was going to get me out of there. But, you know, the only nerve was coming from their corruptness, and their negligence in that police department. And I think we should take them to court and sue them for their accusations.
I agree, Z.
You know what?
I
agree.
I also want to thank Second
$50
Chair
million.
Ty. I want to thank Second Chair Ty as well. He was imperative in this case behind the scenes. So
Absolutely.
Ty, so please, Ty, if you have anything to say.
Good job,
Of course,
Tom.
I watched First Chair Attorney Tony do his job out there. He pretty much made the police turn on their own. You know what I'm saying? It was just amazing work. I just want to thank him for giving me the opportunity to come here tonight. You know.
Thank you, Ty, aka the weekday Lawrence, Ty Lawrence, everybody.
Thank you.
I got a question for you, Mr. Tony.
Please.
Were you inspired by the show Suits? Do you watch that show, Mr. Tony?
You know, that stuff is all fiction, right? I've heard stories of Harvey and Mike Ross, but, you know, for
Hey,
me
buddy.
right now, I think the most accurate show, you know, sort of displaying what I really do in that courtroom is a show called Presumed Innocent, right? You got Tommy Malto, Rusty Savage, Raymond Horgan, right? These are real attorneys that went out there and put their balls to the wall, but I would say Presumed Innocent is definitely an influence.
All right, Mr. Tony. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, sir.
Have a good party, you know. Pizza,
Thank
you know
you.
what I'm saying? Have a good time.
Thank you.
Come
Thank
to
you.
Paparazzo's, get your pizza and toast.
Absolutely, thank you.
That was
Let's
that was a
party,
wonderful interview.
Let's
guys.
party.
Thank you guys.
Paparazzo's, go fuck
AZ.
yourself.
AG, I'm free. AG, I'm free.
AZ, I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you,
Thank
man.
you. Thank you.
I'm happy for you, man. Happy for you.
Thank you, AG. Thank you.
Of course, of course.
I'm free. I told you I was coming home, AG. I told you I was coming home.